Wow, it's already 8 p.m., and I have a 5-page essay to do by midnight. I don't even have a topic yet. I have plenty of time to read those 5 pages and do those 10 math problems. Hey Liz, you want to play Fortnite? Can you relate to either of these scenarios? Move ahead and see how Procrastination Busters can help you stay on track. So let's begin by exposing some things that seem true, but in fact they are really not. The first myth is, I can't possibly work on this project until I have cleaned up. Once you've made the decision to stop delaying in a particular project, it is critical to find a place to work. When you have a chance of getting something done, here's how to create a productive environment. First, find a distraction-free quiet study area. Second, keep your space clear and organized. If it's cluttered, you're more apt to walk away from your assignment. Third, silence alerts and pull up only the materials you need on your laptop. Also have only materials needed on your desk to complete the given assignment. It might be helpful to turn off Wi-Fi at certain times and put your phone in airplane mode. Fourth, always follow your schedule and daily to-do lists. And fifth, certainly take your short breaks and reward yourself for your accomplishments. Your dorm or home may not be the best place for your studies. Frio Library offers a quiet and resourceful option. I know I have already told you about breaking down tasks into manageable parts, but I can't emphasize this process enough. The day you get an assignment, break it up into the smallest possible chunks. You can do this on your daily schedule calendar and your daily to-do list. When you break a project down, it never has a chance to get larger in your mind, so you're less likely to get overwhelmed and procrastinate. If you're working on that research paper, for example, you can't say to yourself, right now I'm going to write the introduction. That's all, just the introduction. You're probably more likely to sit down and do that than just sit down and write the entire paper. So take away these 3 things. Breaking down assignments and projects will help motivate. Staying on track will lead to progress and accomplishment. And taking short breaks will increase focus on the task. One of the best ways to avoid procrastination is develop a more realistic understanding of time. Our views of time tend to be fairly unrealistic. Time is just so abstract. Have you ever said or heard someone else say, this paper is only going to take me about 5 hours to write, therefore I don't need to start it until the night before? Well, you or others may be forgetting that our time is often filled with more activities than we realize. Let's discuss the scenario. On the night in question, let's say you go to the gym at 4:45 p.m. You work out for an hour, take a shower, get dressed 30 minutes, eat dinner another 45 minutes, and then let's say go to the student government meeting another hour. By the time you get back to your dorm or wherever you reside to begin to work on the paper, it's already 8 p.m. But now you need to check your email and return a couple of phone calls. It's 8:30 p.m. before you finally sit down to write the paper. If the paper does indeed take 5 hours to write, you'll be up 1:30 in the morning. And that doesn't include the time you inevitably spent watching Netflix. And as it turns out, it takes about 5 hours to write a first draft of the essay. You have forgotten to allow time for revision, editing, and proofreading. You get the paper done and turn it in the next morning, but you know it isn't your best work, and you're pretty tired from the late night before, so you make yourself a promise. Next time I'll start early. Well, to be honest, you will only start early if you set up a plan on your schedule and your to-do list and follow it. So let me take a breather here. Stay in this slide and I will discuss how to set the limit. Okay, I am back. Let me start by asking you a question. Is it possible that one reason you procrastinate is that you're working on a particular assignment and you just strongly dislike it? You would rather be at the dentist instead of sitting at the front of your desk with the assignment or problem staring you right in the face. If so, it may be helpful to set limits on how much time you will spend working on it before you do something else. While the notation "must work on Hemingway essay on weekend" may not inspire you to sit down and write it, work on Hemingway essay for half an hour just might. So let me now share a scientifically established technique that can help you build in breaks. It's the Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is simple. All you do is set a timer for 25 minutes, work during that time, and take a 5-minute break. When the timer goes off, rinse and repeat. It's a great way of avoiding burnout. Please see the URL address on the slide and visit this 1-minute video to learn more about this technique. So here we are now. If you procrastinated in the past, forgive and tool up. Studies show that forgiving yourself for procrastinating in the past can help you procrastinate less in the future. Acknowledging that procrastination is something that you can change. Your daily scheduled to-do list and consistent communication with your instructors are your best tools for success. But feel free to take a look at some of these anti-procrastination tools to try. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. So the next time you begin to procrastinate, who are you going to call? Procrastination Busters. Revisit this video or contact your resource staff in the Center for Student Success and Engagement. We're always happy to help.